Most people assume that if you want to cut through wood or thin metal, you need a massive, space-consuming machine that takes up half the garage. But then you come across something like this little benchtop unit from AcmeFlare, and it makes you rethink that whole idea. It is surprisingly heavy for its size, and that is actually a good thing. Because it is built with an all-metal body, from the motor housing down to the base, it stays planted on the desk without dancing around while the blade is moving. That stability is usually the first thing to go on cheaper plastic tools, so seeing that level of build quality here is a pleasant surprise. Now, inside this frame sits a 60-watt motor that hits about 12,000 RPM. Look, it is not going to rip through thick lumber, but that is not the point. It is designed for precision. Whether it is intricate model parts, thin plywood, or even a bit of aluminum sheet, it handles the work with a steady, consistent hum. The 12-volt power system is a smart choice too, especially for a home setup or a classroom environment where you do not want to worry about high-voltage hazards. It feels safe, controlled, and honestly, quite approachable for someone just starting out with DIY projects. What stands out is how well it manages curves. A lot of these smaller saws struggle when you try to turn the material, but this one tracks pretty well. It is perfect for those tiny, detailed shapes that would be a nightmare to cut by hand. That said, it is not perfect. Because it is so compact, you are definitely limited by the throat depth. If you are trying to work on a large piece of stock, you are going to run into trouble pretty quickly. It is strictly for small-scale stuff. Also, while the power adapter comes with all the necessary safety protections against overheating and surges, the cord itself feels a little bit stiff, which can sometimes pull on the machine if you are not careful about how you route it. Still, for what it is, it punches well above its weight. It is a solid, no-nonsense tool that does exactly what it claims to do without any unnecessary fluff. If you are into dioramas, model trains, or just need a reliable way to trim down small materials without dragging out the heavy machinery, this little metal workhorse is a pretty compelling option to keep on the workbench. It is not going to replace a full-sized shop saw, but for the niche it fills, it is hard to find much to complain about.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.